Hi friends, welcome to the accountancy class. Today in this module we are going to learn about how to prepare receipts and payments account of a non-profit organization. The important steps in the preparation of receipts and payments account are: first step is take opening balance of cash in hand and cash at bank from the cash book and enter on the debit side of the receipts and payments account as its first item. Credit balance, if any, of bank balance, that is bank overdraft, shall be shown on the credit side of the receipts and payments account as its first item. The favorable balance of cash account and bank account is debit balance. That amount should be entered on the debit side of the receipts and payments account. Debit side of the receipts and payments account means receipt side. Then unfavorable balance of cash account and bank account is credit balance. That item should be entered on the credit side, that is payment side of the receipts and payments account. This is the first step involved in the preparation of receipts and payments account. Second step is take item wise aggregate of various receipts and enter on the debit side irrespective of their nature, that is capital or revenue, and ignoring the period, that is past, current or future, to which these receipts pertain. The important incomes or receipts of non-profit organizations are subscription received, general donation received, specific donation received, sale of newspaper, sale of periodicals, magazines, waste paper, etc. Then sale of old sports material, interest on fixed deposits, interest or dividend on general investments, locker rent, sale of scrap, proceeds from charity show, miscellaneous receipts, grant in aid, legacies, life membership fee, then sale of investments, sale of fixed assets, endowment fund, entrance fees, receipt on account of specific purpose funds, interest on specific funds, investments, etc. These are the important receipts of the non-profit organizations. Next, the third step is take item-wise aggregate of various payments and enter on the credit side irrespective of their nature and ignoring the period to which these payments pertain. The important payments of non-profit organizations are wages and salaries paid, rent paid, rates and taxes, insurance paid, printing and stationery, postage and courier charges, advertisement, sundry expenses, telephone charges, entertainment expenses, audit fees, honorarium, repairs and renewals, upkeep of ground, conveyance, newspaper and periodicals, purchase of fixed assets, investments, fixed deposits, etc. Next, the fourth step is compute the difference between the total of debit side and total of credit side of the receipts and payments account and put the difference on the side which is short. The difference is known as closing balance of cash balance or bank balance. Now we are going to solve one problem. Prepare receipts and payments account. From the following information, prepare receipts and payments account of Vivekananda Society, Delhi for the year ended 31st March 2007. The cash in hand and cash at bank. That means opening balance of cash and bank balance given. Then next income is a donation received. Then subscription received by check, electricity and water charges paid, salary to Hari, salary to Ram, honorarium. Then purchase of computer, advance to pay, cashier, purchase furniture, cash in hand, cash at bank. Now we are going to solve this problem. The first step is to transfer the opening balance of cash and bank balance on the debit side. In receipts and payments account, debit side shows all the receipts. Then credit side, enter all the payments. So first step is to transfer the opening balance of cash in hand and cash at bank on the debit side. Then after entering these two transactions, second step, transfer all the incomes on the incomes or receipts on the debit side. Here donation received is an income or receipts of the non-profit organization. So transfer an amount of 2,500 on the debit side to donation. The next item is subscription received by check. Subscription is an income or receipts of the non-profit organization. So transfer an amount of rupees 2,000 on the debit side of receipts and payments account. The next item is electricity and water charges paid. Electricity charges and water charges paid. These are the expense of the non-profit organization. Expense or payment of the non-profit organization. All the payments should record on the credit side. So transfer this amount, that is electricity and water charges paid. That amount should be transferred to credit side of the receipts and payments account. Rupees 500. Next item is salary to Hari. Hari is an accountant. Then salary to Ram. Salary paid is an expense or payment of the non-profit organization. So that these two items should record on the credit side or payment side of the receipts and payments account. Salary paid of rupees 25,000 and salary to Ram 10,000. Both these two items record on the credit side. The next item is honorarium to lecturer paid by check. Honorarium to lecture paid by check is an example of payments. Honorarium paid is a payment of the non-profit organization. So enter that amount, that is 16,000 on the credit side. Next item is purchase of computer with rupees 28,000. Purchase of computer is an expense or payment of the company. So record that transaction on the credit side. Next item is advance to petty cashier. Advance to petty cashier means the outflow of cash. Cash paid to petty cashier with an amount of 200. Then record the transaction on the credit side of the receipts and payments account. The next is purchase furniture. Furniture purchased is an expense or payment of the non-profit organization. So record that amount on the credit side with an amount of 1,000. Last item is cash in hand. Cash in hand at the end of the accounting period. So record the transaction on the credit side of receipts and payments account. Then find out the balancing figure. The balancing figure is cash at bank at the end of the accounting period. This is the method for preparing receipts and payments account. The important steps required for preparing receipts and payments account are: first, transfer the opening balance of cash balance and bank balance. Then second step is enter on all the receipts on the debit side of the receipts and payments account. And third step is record all the payments on the credit side of the receipts and payments account. Then last step is find out the closing balance. The balancing figure may be closing balance of cash account or closing balance of bank account. Thank you.